Hey, oh man. So did you see the press conference today?
No,
You froze. You froze.
I kind of watch.
Uh, oh man. Oh no, CJ just went out. CJ, the link's still in the chat, so come on right back in. But yeah, press conference today, man. We finally heard from T Rob. We finally heard from T Will. Manny addressed a couple things for the media today. So we're gonna go over that in a second. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There's a join button on the channel if you want to join as a member. There's special perks that come with that. And, every 3 months we do giveaways for all members to the channel. So, yeah. But, anyways, let's get straight into this press conference today. First press conference of the 2021 season. Manny addressed the coaches, the hires or whatever. And then we also heard from those guys. So, first off with Manny, we're gonna start off with Manny Diaz, and then we're gonna get into the show about the other guys. Most exciting one of all, T Will, of course. But
T Will,
man, okay. So Manny said basically address the situation where you have 12 wide receivers that's gonna be competing for the starting position in play time, basically. Now a lot of us are speculating that two of the starters probably will be Mike Harley and Charleston Rambo, the guy out of Oklahoma University. So basically, competition. 12 wide receivers who will be on the field. He was also asked about opening it up where it's like just not just three wide receivers all the time. Four. You talking about four wide receiver sets. Five wide receiver set and stuff like that. Logan, not right now. We a little bit later on in the show, once we address all the press conference, I'll bring you in, but not right now. So yeah, with T, like I said, T Rob, T Will, all of them. So Manning's already addressed the situation with the wide receivers, and then hold on a sec. Before we even get into it, let me do a quick roll call of who's in the Andy, what's going on with you, boss? What's good?
what up?
Bob in the building. Bob said Will Muschamp is now the new UGA defensive analyst. Thank you, Kirby. Dumb for waiting another 40 years to get a natty. Okay, so I'm guessing he don't like the Will Muschamp hire, but hey, Will Muschamp defensively would be a great add to anybody. You would think, right?
Yeah.
King of Battles in the building. What's going on with you, T-Rod? I mean, T-Will got me hyped. He sounded like a dog with a whistle around his neck. Yeah, man. Dude, his press conference was totally crazy. Okay, you don't even want to know who just popped up in my back room right now. The name is funny as hell. T2Y's black. And you can finish this. You can fit in my. Yeah, it starts with a C. So anyway, T Will definitely had me hyped today, man. His interview had the most energy of all. Yeah. So anyway,
King of Battle, what's up? Nick 305, what's up?
Nick 305, what's going on with you? Hurricane Phil in the building, what's going on? All right, so yeah, that's a quick roll call. So
you need to block that one, man. I don't know who that is, but you need to block that.
What, do you comment something? Comments don't pop up that fast on StreamYard, so whoever it is, I don't know.
I'm talking about in the StreamYard chat, the private chat.
Oh, you can see him too?
Yeah.
Man, like I said, dude, yeah, he'll sit there. At first it said Hurricane Logan, so I know now it's not Logan because I look at the the private comments. If you read the private comment, that's definitely not Logan.
No, I ain't saying Logan.
This says say less daddy. First of all, I ain't nobody. I got 4 kids already. I ain't nobody daddy. But anyway, I'm gonna just ignore him for the rest of the chat. I'm gonna just ignore him for the rest of the chat, man.
What up, Kilo, man?
We got a troll in the back room in the private comments, so we're just gonna ignore that. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, Manny Diaz press conference. So spring practice, that'll start on March 13th. That's been confirmed by Manny Diaz. Susan Miller asked that question, and Manny confirmed it. So they'll start regular practice with coaches, mat drills and stuff like that on March 13th. And they're expecting to go, regular, like not like last season when we didn't have no practices or whatever, but they're going regular right now. So it'll be a regular year, regular practices now. They did not clarify whether or not people will be able to come to those practice or even the spring game itself, but they did clarify that there will be practices and there will be a spring game. Now, like I said, Manny said that's a day-to-day thing. When he find out, when he find out if they'll do so, then we'll find out. Start reading them, man. I'm telling you, if you sit there and read the troll comments, you're gonna be laughing the whole show. All right, De'Aaron King. So now De'Aaron King, they according to Manny, he do think that De'Aaron King will be back, for the start of the season, but that's also on a day-to-day basis. But let me see who else in there. Hurricane Kilo in the building. What's going on with your Kilo?
Yo,
King of Battle was up. Said T Will got hype earlier. Yeah, man, dude had that energy. He got that energy. You could tell he got that mommy swag type energy. I think he'll fit perfectly, and I like what he was talking about. His old mentality it's crazy, but we're gonna get into that soon. John Kennedy, what's going on with your boss? David Ojeda, what's going on with you? They say, is De'Aaron King playing this year? Yes, De'Aaron King is playing. According to Manny, he will be playing.
Yep.
The Woods, what's going on with you? He said, let the career be great again. Yep. We got some coaches on staff with that same mentality.
Yep. So actual coaches that's showing it, not just saying.
Yeah, he's hype, man. He ain't just one of them regular press conference coaches that just sit there and answer the question boringly and move on to the next one. He's hype, dude. Dude got energy. 904 Canes, what up, fam? Hit the like button. Yes, appreciate that, boss. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Kilo said, Manny said that he needs to be the defensive coordinator in order for everything to work. Yeah, that we're gonna get into that in a second too.
Yeah.
OG, what's going on with you, boss?
Oh,
was all right. All right, so we caught up with everybody. So okay. So De'Aaron King, Manny think he might be back for the start of the season, so we might not have the problem with inexperienced quarterbacks. But at the same time, the question is, will De'Aaron King be at 100%? Are we going to see the King that we seen last year before the injury, or is he going to be, a different De'Aaron King because of that injury? Is he going to, be more hesitant to run the ball? Is he going to sit in the pocket more? That's questions that we're going to have, but that's tough. Now, moving on. Speaking of quarterback, Tate Martell, transfer portal. He will graduate from Miami and leave. And then, of course, the big controversy for the past, month now, N'Kosi Perry hitting the transfer portal and, getting back out the transfer portal. Then everybody thinking he was going to come back. Now, Manny just officially confirmed everything that basically we all was saying. But N'Kosi Perry will come back to finish his classes and transfer out. He's not playing. His number has already been given away to Keyshawn Smith. So if anybody had doubts that N'Kosi Perry was gone and not coming back, Manny just cleared it up today. Manny just confirmed it today. N'Kosi Perry is not coming back. He will be finishing his classes. He got like nine hours left of classes to basically graduate and get up out of Miami. Shout out to Nkosi Perry or wherever he goes. Hey, wish him the best of luck. But now that that's over, we can move on from that.
Yeah.
Check on the chat again.
What up, Mr. Showbo? What up, Bahamas?
Mr.
BB, what
Showboy,
up?
what's going on with you? Bahamas in the building. What's going on, boss? All right, BB in the building. What's going on, BB? All right, all right. So, yeah, Perry gone, man. How you? I know you a big Perry guy, man. So, what's your take on that finally being clarified? And, I think we've been new, but today with Manny saying it, you know, what's your take on that, CJ?
Well, he doing the right thing for himself, and I don't blame him. They give him that much opportunity. Six wins and three losses as a starter. So he had to do what he had to do, man. I mean, I can't knock him. I'm be a fan of him. Even whatever college he goes to, I'm gonna watch him. Whatever team he go to the NFL, because he's gonna make the NFL. That's a quarterback. That's a quarterback. I don't care what nobody say. But I
Yes,
already knew he was gonna lead though. I already knew he was gonna leave. When you told me that they reported he was going back for uh, his 3 classes or 9 hours, whatever it was, and then when they dropped the jersey numbers, who got what jersey numbers, I was like, okay, well, yeah, he's definitely going. That really confirmed it when they got the jersey numbers out there like that. So
yeah. Not to mention, today was National Signing Day, so as you guys already know, everybody that Miami basically went after they got, and plus they picked up 3 guys out of the transfer portal. So today was not a big day for Miami in National Signing Day because we had already signed everybody that we wanted and went after. So yeah, today was not National Signing Day, but just not for us. We already had everything we needed. But let me see. Amari Carter. Amari Carter hadn't said anything all year about coming back or anything like that. Manny confirmed that also. Amari Carter will be coming back. Now, I do see a lot of Kane's family members that are saying that basically Amari Carter should come back as a linebacker. A lot of guys are seeing a lot of depth in the safety position. Got James Williams coming in. You got Avante Williams, by the way, Avante Williams is on a day-to-day basis. He's being evaluated also, so he might be back pretty soon. But that's being determined by the medical staff, and also you have um, Al Blaze Jr. Also, he's also got a similar condition, a heart condition. So we're not sure at this moment whether or not Al Blaze will be back, but like I said, Manny said that will be determined by the medical staff. But another name to throw out there, Isaiah Walker. Isaiah Walker, he will be eligible to play this season. As you know, we got him from the Gators. He originally committed to the Gators, and then he came back basically to Miami, but they did not give him eligibility to play last season. So this season he's good to go. So we will see, you know, a better guy out there competing on the O line. So Isaiah Walker. And also Bob. Let's talk about Bob. Now Bob will be an analyst for Miami. So from what I'm hearing, from what Manny says, Bob will be in the booth. So Bob can be able to, overlook the field, make a, get down in Manny's ear, tell him when, you need to make adjustments here and there and stuff like that, and also plan ahead with Manny for games that's upcoming and stuff like that. So what's your take on Bob though, CJ?
I mean, hold on, wait. I'm gonna address that. Bahamas, this is me. I know I'll be in the car, but this is me. But I'm glad they got somebody up there watching it. You know what I'm saying? They need Manny definitely needs somebody like that, especially his caliber. That's a real good thing. I mean, like I said, he making some big steps to help himself out to keep that job. So Bob in the building, Bob the builder.
Not just Bob, not just only Bob, but also Jess Simpson. He's back. He had went into the NFL, so we're getting a defensive line coach that has experience at the University of Miami. and some of the kids that are on, the roster right now was recruited by him. So it's basically like a reunited kind of thing. And this time around, he says, he gets to live out, the recruits he brought in, he gets to see them live up to their potential. He's already proud of, a lot of the development that a lot of them had already gone through. So he's here to, push them to the next level and stuff like that. So defensive coaching staff is coming together now. Mike Rump and DVD. So basically, Mike Rump, if from what Manny is saying, Mike Rump is going to be more of on the recruiting slash mentor slash speak to the parents kind of guy.
Yeah.
More of a behind the scene than on the field kind of guy now. And DVD has stepped up. He see a lot of potential in him, especially on the field. Coaching up all the cornerbacks and stuff like that. And basically over him will be T Rob. Now T Rob said today something that I put into perspective for the first time. He says basically he didn't come to Miami, but now looking back at it, he wished that was a move he made.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, Miami is home for him. So him going off to school, he didn't think about it at the time, but his parents was not able to, come to his games and stuff like that. Because if you think about it, the prices of, coming out there, hotels and stuff like that, the drive, the flights and all that, it was hard for his parents to make it a game and stuff. So that's something that when he does recruit the area of Miami, he will, install that into the kids, letting them know that, hey, this is what I went through. He will let them know the prices of hotels. All of us pretty much can, say, hey, if we're going to go to a game, like the game in Atlanta, if you're from Miami, already you're going to need a hotel. You're probably going to need it for 3 days because you're not going to go just for one. And you might just go for one. But nonetheless, you're going to need a hotel. You're going to need to fly or drive, whichever you prefer. But nonetheless, it's going to cost you some money. And his parents at the time, from T. Rob's mouth, his parents at the time couldn't afford to do so. They weren't, no rich people or whatever. So that's something to think about when you're recruiting. When you're thinking about going out a state and everything like that, it's a hefty price. You might not have no family members at the game. And he said, seeing the kids that did have their parents at the game and stuff, and when game's over and all that, they're meeting up with their parents, they're hugging them and stuff like that. That's a feeling that you can't get. But when you stay home, your parents ain't too far away. Your mom can see you score that touchdown, make that big play, But man, T Will, dude, interview was like none other. None of the other guys, man. Dude had energy. Bro, the man interview should have been separated from the rest of them. They should have just did him by himself. The rest of them were just straightforward. Read it from the book. Every question, just answer it politically correct and whatever. The same old, same old. Man, that dude had energy, man. It was a total different atmosphere when he started answering questions. Dude was like, yo, this is the U. This is Miami, man. Y'all just don't understand that U and what that U means. And man, dude had me in my chair sitting here like a little kid again. Like, yeah, man, that's the feeling I get when I think about Miami. And for him to be an outsider and have that kind of energy thinking about Miami, that's amazing, bro. Man, you keep reading that troll, ain't you?
No, first of all, I'm reading because I think it was the Bahamas and OG Kane. They on your ass about that Bob shoot thing, and then after that, Jordan Hayter said I look like I just got out of prison.
Hold on, let me catch up in the chat because I ain't been seeing. I just been talking. He said, "How did King do last time he got hurt at Houston?" I would like to know that. Well, when King got hurt at Houston, he came back and then played 4 games and then sat out the rest of the year. But that was because of coaching change, and it wouldn't fit him to play out that season. Career wise, if he didn't take that red shirt, then he would have wasted the whole season. He
Yep.
basically, would have wasted his senior year and probably wouldn't have got drafted. We probably wouldn't even hear King right now if he didn't take that red shirt. See, because we got King this year just passed was supposed to be his senior year, but COVID gave him 3 years, so technically this year will be his senior year. And we do got a lot of seniors coming back too. So, I mean, it was rough for King, but coaching changes, style changes. We all seen it. We all could say, hey, N'Kosi Perry went through that a lot too, stuff like that. But hey, coaching changes caused Derrick King to leave, man. So I understand a lot of people ain't too hype on King, especially after seeing what Perry did in that fourth quarter or whenever that King got injured in the Oklahoma State game. So, but we got King, man.
Oh man. Oh David.
I would say add some Kool-Aid to the water. Hey, man. Like I said, T Will got me hyped, man. I love the energy. And I like what he said about accountability. If them kids go out there and they ain't performing and all that, it ain't on them. It's on him. He got to look at them and see what is he teaching them that they not doing it correctly. And if he's teaching them correctly, but they're not getting it, he's got to figure out a better way to teach them, some other way for them to get it. But basically, putting that accountability on coaching, which I hadn't seen a lot of coaches take that kind of responsibility in a while, to be honest.
Well, I feel like Manny Diaz don't got some defensive coaches that's not just gonna say the right thing, but they actually gonna act upon it. That's what I really feel about all that.
Yeah, Kilo said Perry got 9 hours on campus. Yep. Yeah, so we definitely got to move on from Perry. It says Young Jedi in the back, but I'm not even sure if that's Young Jedi. Is Young Jedi even in the chat? No.
I
So
didn't, I didn't, I didn't see him if he came in the chat.
that that's the same troll that's been sent back. They just been changing different names. He just basically create accounts to troll. But sorry, buddy, you can sit back there. I mean, if you sit in the comment section or you sit in the back room, you still gonna hear the show the same way. So pick your choice. Damn troll.
David, we don't play Clemson unless we make it to the AC championship. We just had Clemson on the schedule last season because of COVID. Had to kill the
Jordan,
schedule out.
what's going on? Man, now did y'all see that kid that committed to Florida State? I forgot his I think it's Dustin. I forgot his name. I forgot his last name. But some kid committed to Florida State today. And whoever made that edit, that was the most fruitiest edit I ever seen. It was a Jordan, man. When Jordan sent me the edit, I'm like, what the hell is that? Who made that? Did if that kid see that edit, he might decommit from Florida State. I'm just gonna say that.
David,
That's
that
a,
bad?
that's how bad it is, bro. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up so y'all could see it. That was a bad edit.
I don't know about that King situation, bro. 'Cause like he gonna come back. He got to be more accurate with them throws, bro. 'Cause I don't think he's able to take off like he wants. He gonna be kind of cautious on that leg.
What happened with King?
I think he's gonna be more cautious with that with his knee injury or whatever, his leg injury. He got to be more of a passer. If matter of fact, somebody brought up the situation about Florida State quarterback Francois when he tried to come back too early, and then when they play Alabama, that happened to Francois, and it kind of remind me of the same situation with King. Like, not saying that it's gonna happen or nothing, but it kind of does remind you of the same situation.
Hold on. Hold on. So there's the edit.
Why is that man helmet between that man's legs?
I told you, bro. That kid see that edit, man. He might decommit from Florida State.
So he
I'm
got
like, why would you do that? Why, whoever, well, first of all, whoever made the edit obviously didn't look at it. Obviously, just threw it together. But he that's some Florida State stuff right there. Some fruity
wow.
stuff, bro. That's that. Oh man, he said pray for Florida State.
Hey, Bahamas. Even
Oh,
though
man, let me get this off the screen before they flag me for putting porn on him.
hey Bahamas. Even though Watson had 2 ACL surgery, he has an arm. He can throw pretty dang on accurate. Can't say the same for King.
Man, Demetrius, what's going on with you? Yeah, he said, yeah, that's the wide receiver that they got committed to him. But like I said, whoever made that poster obviously was not a Florida State fan. He couldn't be a Florida State fan.
So the Hurricane or Gator who made that post.
He said it was a hurricane or a gator that made it. Oh man, I don't even think Miami even went after that kid.
No.
Yeah, I keep banning this kid from the studio, and he just keep making new
Yeah.
accounts to come back in.
All right. I already know. Yeah, I'm just saying, Bahamas. I'm not knocking King. Like I keep telling everybody, I'm not knocking King. King is just an athlete that has a pretty decent arm. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that pure quarterback arm, and he's not the height. It got something to do with it too a little bit. I don't say a lot, but it got something to do with it somewhat.
All right, so Manny's calling the plays. Manny said that he feel like it's something that he just got to do.
Yeah.
How you feeling about that?
Uh,
What's your thoughts
but,
on Manny play calling?
but you remember I've been saying that. I said if he go ahead and just run the defense and then let Lester run the offense, I mean player personnel and everything, then after that we'll be good. Because Manning's a defensive coordinator, hands down. Can't take that away from him. But when it comes to him trying to be a head coach and try to have his fingers in the person player personal, as far as deciding who goes in and rotates on offense, he don't need this. He need to let the offensive coordinator do what he do, and he go ahead and control that defense, man. That's just how it need to go, and we'll go far. Man, he can keep his job.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Now, my thing is, I just want to see these guys in the recruits that we get next season. That's what I want to see. I want to see the recruits that we get next season. I want to see T Rob and T Will's ability to bring in DBs and better linebackers. Because I mean, so far, other places where they've been, their recruiting is solid. Their track record is solid, coaching is solid, and stuff like that. So to have those kind of caliber coaches now at Miami, plus the improvements that made with the other staff, I just want to see. I think sky's the limit.
Bahamas. I definitely agree. We need to play the best player, but like I've been saying for the longest, man, every coach has a favoritism. Every coach got a little stubbornness, but Manny has his favoritism to the max, and the stubborn part is up there to the max. But if you sit there this season and just worry about his defense and let Red Lashley worry about his offense, then after that you'll see if King really is going to be the starter or not. But if Manny's saying right now King is the starter, what can you do? He's the head coach. He didn't even look. He didn't even look how King gonna play when he come back from injury. He already saying King gonna be the starter. So if that don't show you that he's showing favoritism and being stubborn about it, then I don't know what else to tell him about it. Because how you gonna just automatically say that's our quarterback and don't even see what he can do after injury? That show you the favoritism and stubborn. How stubborn he is. Look at Pope Wiggins.
Yeah, but I think with the coaching staff that we do have, Manny's calling plays, but he's not gonna be alone. A lot of them guys gonna have their input, and they all have defensive coordinators experience. So I think Manny will be open to listen to those guys. I mean, ultimately he's calling the plays. Ultimately, it's his defense. So I do think he's open minded to actually take some advice from those guys. I don't think he would bring them in otherwise.
Okay, Phil. How is that not favoritism if he already named King the quarterback and he needs to see what he do after injury? How you gonna know who the best quarterback at that time if you already naming your quarterback already off of injury at that?
Now he didn't just name him quarterback like that. He just basically saying that King will be back. He didn't say he's gonna start or anything like that. They're expecting him back, but we're expecting him to start because experience wise.
Oh hell,
Phil said that's not favoritism. He said King say he's coming back. Why even play him in the bowl game? I mean, that's a good question, but hey, maybe
thank you,
King
Big Earl.
maybe he wanted to play in the bowl game. I don't know.
Thank you, Big
That's
Earl. Take 2 years.
that's a question we're gonna have to ask Manny or Reed Lashley or one of those guys. But most likely their political answer is gonna be like they wanted to put the best choice, the best player on the field for us to win. That's what they're gonna say.
But that man is known for running. TTY. He's known for running and cutting. He's known for that. And your leg messed up again, and you ain't 100%. Imagine how he gonna try to cut. He gonna get knocked. He gonna get knocked silly. He try to run.
You might see a pocket present King this year.
That's all you can see because that run at the window for right now.
Now I did see. I also saw a video of Nick Saban basically talking about how he recruit for Alabama as of now, which basically Alabama in Nick Saban's own thoughts when he sit down with a kid, it basically Alabama is basically recruiting itself. They don't have to do too much. They don't have to talk too much. He's like a lot of coaches and other recruiters gonna tell the kids, hey, if you go to Alabama, then you might be sitting behind this talent and that talent and that talent because they recruit so many talents the year before, and you might never see no play time. And he was like, well, if that kid listen to that and he don't want to come to Alabama because he's scared of the competition ahead of him, I don't want him anyway.
Yeah.
So I was watching that and I was listening to his perspective, and I was like, I can't wait till Miami get to that level to where we're winning that good, to where we start recruiting ourselves basically.
And you know what? I'm gonna speak on this. Phil, you always sit here talk about King is the reason why our year went 8 or something. Okay, let's be front. I'm gonna say this. 'Cause I think TTY you said something about the offense as far as Red Lashley, how we kept running up tempo. That is what made us. That is what really made us have a little better season. I ain't gonna say a successful season, but a little better season than last season because we tired out a lot of teams. And then the teams that we did play, they wasn't all fit together anyway. So if you call that a successful season, uh, I hate to feel we just won one game. That'll be a successful season too, right? 2 win more for last season successful. Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, so we let's say we go 10-2 this season. Would you call that a successful season?
So what?
We go 10-2. Would you call that a successful season and Manny's moving forward, making progress?
Yeah, a 10 or 11 would have been a successful season. But an eight is just like okay, we lucked up on a couple of games, so we kind of
Right.
did.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta see it for what it is. We made improvements from 6-7, and we had made some offensive improvements. Obviously, we this year we're making defensive improvements. So now, all together as a collective group, let's go out there this season and put all that together.
Okay, so
Now,
let me ask you
if
this. So
Manny, let me just say this: if Manny go out there and win 9 games this season, it's an improvement. It's an improvement. Obviously, as fans, we want more than that, but you got to look at it. It's an improvement. These guys have not been coaching with each other for what? Not even a year or so. So if we go out there and we win 9 games, it's an improvement. Not what we want, but it's still an improvement.
I've been hearing the same thing since he got this job. We ain't make that excuse for Raymond Shannon. We ain't made that excuse for Al Golden. We ain't made that excuse for Mark Rick. But When Manny come along, we make all the excuses in the world. Well, Dabo Swinney took this long. Nick Saban this. What happened to all them excuses when Randy Shannon was here? What happened to all the excuses when Al Golden was here? What happened to all the excuses when Mark Rick was here?
I mean, at the end of the
I'm
day,
just
Mark,
saying.
those guys, they weren't willing to make the changes the way Manny's doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, how many years does Randy Shannon have?
OG. OG.
Look, OG always got sarcastic stuff to say, but if you look at what I'm saying, we keep hiring these coaches that always we got to give them time. Well, no, they weren't in particular. We got to give them time. We got to do this. Okay, we're gonna give Manny time. Give Manny time. If he don't do nothing in 5 seasons, dog, I'm gonna give y'all time. I'm gonna give y'all time.
Like I said, man, 2 years in a row.
I'm giving him 5 seasons. I'm giving this man 5 seasons. If he don't do nothing in 5 seasons, I'm gonna get all y'all ass. Mark that today.
Like I said, man, Manny time, man, he's making moves. Every all season he made moves. He hit the portal, he get the guys we want. He hit up coaches to fill in spots that we've been lacking. Man, so at the end of the day, we getting what we getting. If he wins 9 games or more next season, it's an improvement. You gotta plant the seed and let it grow, CJ.
Hold on, wait. Look, first of all, Randy Shannon didn't even have the money and he had the finances to get the coach he wanted like Manny does. And 904 Hurricane King came and helped Manny. No, you mean Red Lashley came in and helped Manny. Because fucking it up.
Yeah, OG says, like I said, in my opinion, that's why we done nothing on fire coaches every 2-3 years. Yeah, if you go out there and you fire Manny in the squad and all of that, then we got a whole new squad coming in and we starting all over again. Then 2-3 years from then, we ain't like what they did. And then next thing you know, we fire them. It's gonna be an ongoing thing. Next thing you know, 40 years don't creep up on us, and we the Georgia Bulldogs Part 2.
Hey, like I said, I'm gonna give Manny instead of 5 years, I'm gonna give Manny 20 years. How about that? So y'all get all the years you need in. I'm gonna give it 20 years, and then after that, about 20 years is up, because there's gonna be more excuses every year. So I'm gonna give it 20 years. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna see where we're gonna go from there. 20 years.
Aaron says, I don't see King coming back. King definitely coming back. I mean, where else is King going? Where else is King going? This is his last year of eligibility to play football. He's gonna come back. He ain't got nowhere else to go.
What you mean, OG Kane? I just said I give Manny 20 years, man. I ain't gonna fight with y'all no more. Y'all want to see him get his man a chance. And what he making changes. I give him he making changes, but this is the first time I ever heard the fan base go crazy or making excuses for a head coach. I just ain't never heard it before.
OG said, "The hell with it. Everybody gotta go." Oh man, I'm Slim Shady about to give you that protocol.
He can't give it. Hey, he can't give me that protocol. I already told Slim Shady I'm in Arkham Asylum. Batman stuff. I'm on Arkham Asylum. Going all in.
All right, so Manny win 8 games this season. You say he got to go,
huh?
If Manny win 8 games this season, you say he got to go.
If he go in this season and he only win one more game than this past season, I'm just gonna shake my head. And then we go next season win one more game or regress. Then after that, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait till that day. Just like that time I told y'all we gonna lose North Carolina because King gonna go ahead and pull it out because he ain't had that type of arm. And y'all sitting there laughing at me. Then we got blown out. But y'all want to sit there and laugh at me. All right.
Oh man, what up, Slim?
CJ don't bump his head. Really bump your head. I already know it.
Well, for starters, King's got 2 years because last year don't count for anybody.
Yep.
No, but this year is his last year, regardless.
No, last year don't count for anybody. King's got 2 years.
No, King was a senior last year. So the year didn't count, but this year will be his last year. So if he don't play this year, he's done.
He was a senior last year. Yeah, a red shirt. Because remember, he didn't play the year before at Houston. He played the 4 games and sat out.
Yeah, that would redshirt him so he could come to Miami. If the COVID thing didn't happen, King would have been out of here. That would have been his last year. That red shirt that preserved him for him to come here. But other than that, if this wasn't a COVID-free season, King would be done.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying he's still got
just this season alone. If he comes back this season, whether he does good or bad, he's not coming back next season.
Now you on concussion protocol.
I don't know concussion protocol.
You on concussion protocol.
Now I got a question, Joe. You talking about you just going to shake your head if they win one more game this year and then win another game on top of that next year?
No, I said if they regress, after winning the extra one game next year.
Well, that's like saying they should have fired Nick Saban because he lost 2 games the year after he lost.
Still, this is what I'm saying, man. When did we start doing this? Like, when did we start comparing coaches to these other coaches? Because I didn't hear nobody saying nothing about Randy. Why you ain't comparing Randy Shannon stuff?
Well, yeah, I agreed with you. Randy Shannon didn't get the money. But you're expecting something out of a first-time head coach that it takes an experienced coach 5 years to do.
But that's my point. We don't have an experienced head coach, and everybody talking about giving him more time. This is not a learn on a situation. This is Miami. This is not no Temple.
Well, then you shouldn't have hired him.
I get what you're saying, but what are you getting out of Manny right now? What has Manny been doing for the past 2 seasons? Has he not been improving? Has he not? Has he been that stubborn guy like the rest of the coaches in the past?
We got a 5 kicker, a 30-something-year-old punter that can kick pretty damn good. Let me see. We got an offensive coordinator. That, to me, I like his play calling, even though I question them 3rd down runs up the gut. And we got King, that's a great running back. I mean, awesome. And Hartley finally stepped up as a wide receiver. So he has made improvements on the offense, but now we working on the defense. Yeah, it's going to take time. I get that. But shit, we're going to wait 15 years? Another 15, 20?
But you don't know that, though. You don't know we don't know what this season is going to be like. We don't know what the next season is going to be like. We just know that for the past 2 seasons, things haven't gone all as great and dandy, but each season, Manny has made improvements. Every issue that we go through, he try to address. Is that not what? Is that? Can you ask for more than that?
I'm just like I said. I'm gonna just sit back because everybody. When I say something, everybody think I'm crazy and wrong. But when it happens, y'all gonna be like, "Yeah, CJ called it out." I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna say I'm giving 15 years. I'm gonna be patient.
I've said they didn't give the last 2 coaches enough time, and they didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You gave Mark Richt 3 years. Okay, not enough time, especially with the program he inherited. Yeah. And really and truly, you only gave Al Golden 3 years. Yep. And this is first time at a big time program because you could wash out the other 2 because that's when the coach shit was going on.
It better not be fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is.
Oh Lord, why you run about here, man? I gotta hear this King crap. Come on, man. Come on. What up, bro?
What's good, man? How y'all doing?
All right. Well, hold on. Big Earl says hire a defensive coordinator. Man, he ain't hiring no defensive coordinator. No. He basically got himself and 2 other defensive coordinators on board already with T. Will and T. Rob. So he gonna call plays and he's gonna be the defensive coordinator. So he really don't need to hire one. He got 3 experienced defensive coordinators on hand, including himself.
Experienced, yes, but I ain't necessarily gonna say good.
I mean, T. Rob and T. Will, hey, from their track record, I'll go with them. I'll stick with them until they prove me wrong.
Really? Are you sure about that? Because South Carolina just had the 105th ranked defense in the country.
Yeah,
Sure about
that guy was what? Coaching cornerbacks, right? Coaching DBs, right?
No, Rob was the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, but was he the one? What are you gonna put the whole entire defense on him though?
Sure, why not? Everybody putting the whole entire defense on Blake Baker. Keep it consistent now.
Okay.
The talent that South Carolina got. You gonna put all that on T Rob?
I keep it consistent. You can't say it about one person and it not go for the other person as well.
But we never put the talent that Miami got on Blake Baker.
No, I've just heard a bunch of people say that Mike Rump can't recruit, and he's recruited nothing but 4- and 5-star players.
Exactly.
I'm still trying to figure that out in my head.
I've been hearing that Mike Rump don't recruit, and I've been hearing that we don't develop corners. That's why they don't come to Miami. That's what I've been hearing.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see it. That's the problem. You got a whole bunch of people. You got a whole bunch of couch coaches that think they know better. Somebody what to do.
Man. At the end of the day, you know, this is a fan base that we're all over the place. We got some fans that says, "Hey, King is the best." We got some fans that say, Kosi Perry. We got fans.
Hey, man, don't do that.
All over the place.
Hey, man.
Man. Hey, OG Kane. I'm just talking junk, OG Kane, man. You know, I just like to talk junk. Go ahead, Phil.
Hey,
and then
I'm
Slim, we got the family members that say, "Oh, it's all on the players," and then we got the family members that says, "Hey, it's all coaching. Fire all of them."
Hold on, y'all. I gotta hear what Phil gotta say. Cause here we go with the King crap. I gotta hear what Phil gotta say.
All right. First of all, I'm not gonna say that King is the best thing. You feel me? But you cannot deny that he is a leader, and he is the reason why we had a successful season last year. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get too in depth because you're gonna feel the way you want to feel about the Kosi and all that. But yeah, that's just how I feel regarding it, man. You gotta put respect on that man name. No King slander, man.
Listen. Let's tell you something. I didn't slander King. All I'm saying is King is a true athlete, and he has juice in the arm. But I ain't gonna say he's totally accurate. He's that pure quarterback. He's just an athlete with an arm.
North Carolina. NC State. What happened in NC State game? He had to display his arm. NC State, just another team, just like Duke, North Carolina, like them.
NC State's a bad.
Okay. I got a question, DJ. We're gonna keep it consistent. They both had the same receiver. So why does King have higher completion percentage than Perry?
Because Perry don't mind slinging that thing, shoot, and he can get it down the field.
I'm not doing that, but that's why people are gonna go with King over Perry. And I'm a Perry fan, but that's why people are gonna go with King because he's gonna complete 60-65% of his passes, and Perry's more of a risk taker.
Yeah, but people got to understand most good quarterbacks, they're going to throw interceptions. It's going to happen.
I mean, for all the hell I gave Jameis Winston, he threw for over 5,000 yards.
Yeah. Tom Brady threw interceptions. He in the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. Mahomes threw interceptions. He in the Super Bowl. I'm just saying. Jameis Winston threw it.
He finna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
What I see with all the defensive hire, they all have a chip on their shoulder. Confident man. Hopefully that rubs off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, T Will's already talking about accountability. If the players on the field ain't performing correctly, he's already taking accountability for that. It's either he's not teaching them the way that he should, or they ain't learning the way that he thought they would. He got to come up with a new method to teach them. So he's already taking the accountability part, and that's what you need in coaches. Hey, if I'm teaching you something and you ain't getting it the same way everybody else on the field, maybe you one of them special kids that I need to teach you a different kind of way for you to get it.
And I don't disagree with that at all. But there has to be just as much accountability on the players.
Yeah.
Well, according to him, he ain't putting it on them. He gonna put it all on him, and he gonna
Well, I
find a
mean,
way to get around it.
everybody's different. I don't, and I've said it. I mean, you've heard me say enough. I try and be, 50-50 with it. Look at both sides of it. Try and put enough blame everywhere.
Hurricane Miller said the defense helped Brady, so I'm guessing Tampa Bay having a better defense this year helped him than it did with having Jameis Winston.
I agree.
I mean, when you throw 30 interceptions and you're constantly putting your defense in a bad position,
Yeah.
they can't help you out.
Yeah.
Oh man, 30 for 30.
30.
Hey,
That's crazy.
but my main concern is gonna be the offense. The defense. I understand we blew the game against UNC with the history record breaking thing, but my main concern is the offense. These wide receivers not getting rotated in like they need to be. We keep on running the same kind of offensive scheme because of these coordinators don't trust the quarterback. The offensive line got to be worked on, but they look pretty decent last season. And then now we got to figure out because T2, we talked about this off L that who gonna back up Mallory? Who gonna be that second tight end that gonna back up Mallory? Like we got to figure out this offense because we so focused on this defense. We got to make sure this offense don't put this defense on the field a lot like they did kind of this year.
Well, King is exactly what they needed to make the offensive line look better.
Oh yeah,
he can get away from the pressure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now my question is, let's say King does come back for the start of the games or whatever, start against Alabama.
Ooh.
Let's just say that knee injury, reactivate itself or whatever.
Ain't no reactivated.
Quarterback wise, where do we go from there?
We got them big old defensive line. They're gonna be on the Alabama side of that ball. And if that boy he ain't confident in that leg running, Francois.
Man.
Well, I mean, you notice all year, King tried to avoid running when he could. He stayed in the pocket a lot more, trying to make the pass game happen.
Breach.
And how good that works.
And I think that was a conscious decision on his part because he's trying to show the NFL that he can be a quarterback. I expected that with him coming in. That was his whole point, trying to get drafted.
Well, I think now more than ever, he's definitely going to have to stay in the pocket a lot more because I don't know. He might have that in his mind that he could re-injure that knee.
I mean, I tore my ACL. I tore my ACL before, but if you are, they got enough time to work him out, view him, and like just to see if he's capable of playing in that game. If he plays, he plays. I wouldn't mind, seeing a young guy, seeing one of our pocket passers, get in the game. But I do feel like King does impact and enhance like our offensive play, even if he, is coming from that injury. If he's good, he's good. So why not have him out there?
Maiden Day said I'm optimistic with this new addition to the defensive staff. I was telling all about the U83. The only yes man on our squad is Pack.
Damn.
See, I don't buy into that either because I mean it's the same argument I made the other day. Are they going to do something to jeopardize their job intentionally? No.
Millie, what quarterback stays in the pocket 100% of the time?
Nobody anymore.
There's none. It ain't like it used to be.
Even Tom Brady got a rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean.
All I'm gonna say is with all the coaching hires that Manny has done, all the improvements and stuff like that, most of these guys probably will stay together for maybe 3 years, if not get offered better jobs other places, maybe head coaches, maybe actual defensive coordinating positions. So, we don't want to be a microwave team or whatever, win one and then go back to the drawing board or whatever. But how long do y'all even think we have this kind of caliber of coaches together?
mean, that depends on the fan base, to be honest with you. I mean, everybody keeps talking about, people leaving for another job. When have we seen that happen in the last 15 years in Miami?
Well, Jeff
The
Simpson
fan
went
base
to
don't run it out first.
Jeff Simpson went to the NFL. He just came back.
And I mean, you every once in a while you'll have a guy like that leave and take a position, but most of the time it's a whole coaching staff changeover.
Right, but like I said, with a guy like T. Rob and T. Will, those guys, and Reed Lashley, those guys are high quality coaches. A lot of schools are looking at them. I mean, Reed Lashley, for example, almost every coaching position that's been open this season, his name has been mentioned. When Tennessee fired Purett, his name was mentioned. With the whole Gus Malzahn getting fired, his name was mentioned. When Vanderbilt fired their coach, his name was mentioned. So Reed Lashley is a name that's popped up every time coaching, head coaching positions has been mentioned. So it's not like we're gonna have him forever.
His name pops up in the media, but is anybody actually calling him and even interviewing him for jobs? That's the question.
Now,
I don't think so.
From what he said, he likes it here in Miami. He's gonna stick out his contract here and try to, do what he said he would. But you still got to look at it at any given point when one of these schools decide, okay, yeah, Reed Lashley is our guy, and the money and everything is there. Eventually, he's gonna say yes. I mean,
but he has to have success first, though, and he hasn't had that. One good year at SMU is not going to get you a head coaching job, and that's literally all that's on his resume.
Right, I get that, but like I said, there are schools that are willing to hire him just based on that. I mean, look at Baker, for instance. He just got hired over at LSU. Nobody saw that coming.
I mean, he got ties though, right?
Yes, yeah, he got ties to the area. But at the end of the day, that's a school. That's LSU. And we, as fans, we would look at Baker like, okay, if he's not at Miami, he'd probably go to a group of 5 or even less. We wouldn't look at him as LSU would want him.
He ain't no LSU caliber, I can tell you that.
See, that's exactly what I just said.
Hey, but you know what would be the funny part is that he go over there, he actually starts to see it like Dan Enos did with Cincinnati.
That's another example.
I'm just saying.
Dan Enos is moving on up. Dan Enos is not even at Cincinnati anymore. I think he's an offensive coordinator again.
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot where he gone, but I know he got an offensive coordinator job again.
My big thing about it all is just getting them in, just getting all these these good coaches in. I mean, who doesn't want to live in South Florida? Red Lashley, he loves it down here. If we having success as a team, why can't we be like, why can't we build up like Clemson? We got the coaches in. Yeah, like honestly, we know
you got to give them the time to build up, and the fan base hasn't done it yet.
Right. I think, like I said, with the caliber of coaches that we got, we gotta hope that they put it together, and if we end up losing one to a better job or whatever, the next person could come in and pick up the pieces. But we got some coaches that could be defensive coordinators other places that are just positional coaches here.
Yeah, Maryland. Dan Enos at Maryland. At the OC. The OGK just said it.
Yeah.
So that makes me that brings a question to my mind. Was Dan Enos that bad, or did people expect too much of him 5 minutes after he got here?
No, I think Dan Enos' playbook took too much time to develop with the old line that we have that was too inexperienced to, run the kind of offense that he wanted.
Okay, so if you know the old line is too inexperienced, why didn't you give them time to get an experienced O line? Once again, it takes time.
Okay, but if you're an offensive coordinator and you see that your O line, is not that good, and why don't you call plays that's going to help?
then again, you ask why did he take that route if he knew our O line was inexperienced? I mean, and not so good.
Because every offensive coordinator, just like every defensive coordinator, hell, just like every head coach, they come in to run their system. They all do. No matter how much you don't like it, every one of them do it.
Now the thing with Enos too, Enos is a different case because Enos never called plays nowhere else, anyways.
Yes, he had.
I love you, mommy.
He definitely didn't call him at Alabama.
I love you, mommy.
Well, no, before we hired him, he was supposed to be the offensive coordinator at Alabama that year.
And you think Nick Saban, and you think the same offense that he would have run for Nick Saban would work here? Look at the offensive line for Alabama and look at the offensive line for us.
Exactly. You have to give time to build the O-line. You're not going to run any system without a good offensive line. You're just not.
Okay, but if you know your system depends on a good O-line, why call those plays that you know they can't hold up?
Okay, name me any system that doesn't work without a good O-line.
None of them does, but I'm saying if you have plays that take time to develop and you don't have a good O-line to give you that time to develop it, don't call those plays.
Once again, I mean, you're proving my point. You're proving my point. Either you bring in somebody else and that system's not going to work. Because, perfect example, without King's ability to run or get out of the pocket, what we've been talking about this year, how bad the offensive line is and how bad the system sucks.
Yeah, but look at the offensive line compared to the year before.
Yeah, they have They had a whole year together. Exactly, they have a whole year
but
together.
When Enos came in there, the O-line was terrible, and he saw that, and he didn't make the adjustments.
What adjustments do you want him to make?
Call some plays that are more faster to develop. Hey, get the ball out more faster. The whole line can probably hold up for maybe 2 seconds. Get some plays done and get out there.
But that's on your quarterback, considering they mostly pass the ball. That's on your quarterback to get the ball.
You can't put it on the quarterback when the O-line is not blocking. He's gonna get killed every play.
Man. You can't put it on him when he got there to a bad O-line. It's not going to get fixed in one off season. No matter how bad you want it to.
Coaches got to be coaches. If I go out there and I know my O-line is going to give me 2 seconds max to get the ball off, I'm calling plays that's going to take 2 seconds max to get the ball off. I'm not going to sit there and call a play where I know, hey, I got to do this option, that option, and roll around, boom, I'm sacked. I'm not calling that. I'm going to call plays to the strength of the O-line and any play in my book, basically. I got to know the strength of my team. I'm not going to call a play that takes 5 seconds to develop when my O-line can only give me 3.
There's not a play in football that takes 5 seconds to develop. That doesn't exist.
Like I'm saying, with Dan Eno's playbook, he probably had plays that take 10 seconds to develop.
No, that once again, that's a bunch of couches. They know what they know about.
Now, I'm being sarcastic, Slim, but I'm just saying.
I know. So am I.
What's all about you, 83? And Berger?
Hey, it's obvious. He had success before he was here. He's had success after he was here. So, what's the common denominator? It ain't him.
All about you. What's going on with your boss?
Yeah.
Berger, what's going on?
I get what T2 was saying. Call the plays that's to the strength, not to the weakness.
Exactly. I
mean, do you think he didn't do that, but Jaron automatically checked down? You don't remember all of us complaining about that?
But that's the thing, though. The Enos didn't give player the chance to check down or call audibles.
No, you don't call audibles. You have when you're running 3 and 4 wide receivers, you have 3 and 4 different options. But when Jaron is automatically checking down.
So why were they so mad at Perry if he sees the defense and he need to make adjustments to the offense? Why were they so mad at him for wanting to do that?
Fat Man wanted him in the game. Don't ask me.
Yep.
He wasn't the one mad at him.
He wanted Perry in, but at the same time, he would be mad at Perry if Perry sees something in the defense and want to change the play. That don't make sense to me.
Well, that doesn't make sense to anybody. How do we even know that happened? We don't. We're making assumptions. We're assuming we know what happened.
Of course, like I said, everybody's saying Enos didn't want nobody called changing his plays or whatever. But if I'm a quarterback and I see certain tendencies in defense, and I know the play we're running is to their strength, I'm going to want to change the play.
You didn't have anybody outside of the fan base saying that Dan Enos was mad over that.
Man, like I said, Dan Enos was terrible, man. We all seen it. We all seen the plays. We all seen the O-line struggle. He made no adjustments to that.
I feel like he just wasn't the best fit. He just wasn't the best fit. Man, we needed Mike Vick back there in order to look good with his scheme, honestly, because we just didn't have we didn't have the talent. I mean, we had talent, but we did not.
We had a bad O-line that needed fast developing plays, and we didn't get that from Enos. So that's why we looked terrible. 3 and out.
I mean, once again, after.
Man, brother JP, what's going on? Brother J Blaze, what's going on with you?
Are you gonna let all about you come in?
Oh, you want to come in?
That boy said, "Not hit me dead."
Hold on, let me put the link in. All about the you. If you want to come in, the link's in the chat.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, and I know y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but I think it's because of who we had at quarterback. That's all I gotta say.
Jan?
Yep.
I mean, like I said, we seen Jalen in there, and we seen Perry in there. The O-line didn't change for neither one of them. I'm just saying that. They both was working. They both was running for their lives.
I mean, at times King was running for his life.
Nah,
exactly.
If you look at the season last season, you'll see that Perry ran the ball more than he did this season. Well, we didn't see much of Perry this season, but I'm saying when he was in, he ran the ball more. He had the tendency to take off more than Jaron Williams would. Where Jaron wanted to be a pocket present.
Even when he ran out. For example, Clemson, he ran out, right? And he threw a pick on the first play.
That's one play, bro. That's one play.
Listen, that's a perfect example of why King was the best fit.
This man wasn't even warmed up, bro. Come on. That's like 4 quarters.
Yeah, the whole game,
bro. Like, come on. You saw what happened when he came in the bowl game. He was torching it. When he got warmed up, he would start torching. You can't say
that's
he did.
That's
a mid team.
Brother Jay Blaze says Amari coming back. He should come back as a linebacker. How y'all feel about that?
I agree. And I think D. Wiggins and Pope, they should go ahead and go to defensive back.
I got a question, Steve. Who was he torching in that bowl game? Because he only completed about 48% of his passes.
He had 200-something passing yards. That's more than 1 quarter than King has. That's all I gotta say.
Now, I must say this on Perry's behalf. Keep in mind that 5 of those key passes was dropped. I think 2 of them was touchdowns.
No, definitely.
And not to mention, one could have kept the drive alive, not trying to batter the guy, but Brevin Jordan dropped one across the middle too.
It was too low.
He basically owned up to that one. He was like, that drop was on me. But that could have kept the game alive too.
I mean, Calvin Johnson dropped passes. Everybody does it.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna get mad at Brevin Jordan for dropping, 1 out of 50.
It was too low to me. Even though it hit his hands, it was kind of low, in my opinion.
See that why I was just laugh. Because as long as he said,
in that bowl game, those 5 key drops is what we've been seeing all season. Drops.
Hey, Trevor, we don't need Pope Wiggins to sit on the bench. We need them to go to defense and be a defensive back. We need some depth. So that'll be good.
Kansas City Cartel, what's going on with you?
What up?
What's going on, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? Appreciate you, T2Y.
Problem, man.
I'm just chilling, listening right now. A couple points y'all was making already been made, but I'll jump in where where I feel I can contribute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So have you seen the press conference today with Manny, with T-Will, T-Rob? Have you heard any of it?
Yes, I actually heard all of them, and I was pleasantly surprised due to the fact that they actually, some of my issues that I had with where we was with our play, they actually talked about some of those issues that needed to be addressed, and I appreciated that because the thing I didn't like was that we had to always ask the questions, as far as what are they seeing, like what happened, and it was always an excuse. Oh, they weren't prepared. They showed us something before that we never saw, and all this stuff. And when it came to making adjustments and in-game play, they wasn't talking about the glaring issues, the bad angles, the bad eye, reading and all that stuff, and bad habits, bad tackling. And T-Rob today talked about all of it that he needed to address. And I'm like, wow, for him to come in and just say that off rip based off the tape, off of what he saw from our guys, I like that transparency because we haven't gotten that before from our team. We always got excuses, or it's not throwing the kids under the bus, but it's talking about where you failing as a staff and where you need to fix it. And I think for them to mention that day one, that means they see what we've been seeing already. So if you come in day one and you look at the tape and you already see the issues, that means Manny seen it. That means Blake seen it. And in all these pressers, they've been sugarcoating it and blaming it on other stuff like the fan base was crazy.
All about you. What's going on with you, boss?
He said true facts.
Yeah, but here's the problem. If Blake Baker come out and said that, all we would have heard on YouTube, oh, they bashing the players. He wrong for that. That's sorry, motherfucker. I promise you.
That's I don't believe that. I believe it's more logical. It's more logical fans than it is crazy fans. It's more people that either play football or been close enough to football to know what they're seeing on TV is literally what they're seeing. If the coaches to come out and sugarcoat it and act like it's not, more of those fans would have appreciated it if he would have said, straight up, we bad. We not tackling. I teach you tackling. We need to go back to the drawing board. We need to do something, say something that we're seeing instead of not.
I mean, I completely agree with you. I think the problem is the crazy fans are usually the loudest ones.
Man, the way I see it, T-Rob, T-Will, as of right now, they're a part of the family. But they coming from the outside where they seen all of it. These are guys, if they had to prepare a game against Miami, these are things that they're seeing. So for him to come in and say that off rip, which us as fans, we know this. We've been seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, T2Y, Turk in the building, man. He said drop the link.
Yeah, but I got 6 on. I would have to drop somebody.
Hey, I'm fixing to eat supper anyway. I'll try and catch up with y'all when I get done eating.
All right, Slim. Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Turn the links in the chat, Turn.
What all about you?
Yeah, all about the U's in the back, but he's on mute.
Oh, I thought I saw the S. I thought that was him.
Yeah, that's all about the U, but
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here. I'm here.
All right, so what's your thoughts on T-Will's press conference?
Before I get into that, first off, let me me crack that motherfucker.
Hey.
First off, T2I, thank you for everything that you're doing as far as Miami Hurricane Youth Vidmakers go. First off, number one.
Appreciate it.
Number two, thank you for the opportunity to be part of your channel.
Oh, no problem, man.
And number three, man, if you are not ready to be a juggernaut, X-Men reference, to run through a wall after hearing T-Rob and T-Will's press conference, then you ain't got a fucking heart.
Man, I was crunk, man. I was in here on the edge of my seat smiling like a little kid that just got some cotton candy.
Now is it one cotton candy or two, T2I?
Man, the whole machine. I was in here whirling in.
Everybody should be excited. Like I understand it's a press conference. We've heard from others in the past that we're going to do this and we're going to do this and this. These are guys, whether you're talking about Coach Simpson, Coach Williams, or Coach Robinson, any one of those guys, they did not succeed fully at their previous positions. There is a massive chip on all three of their shoulders to succeed. And as Coach Williams did on his Twitter, when after the initial announcement came out, he was going to be linebackers coach here at Miami. Check his Twitter if you think I'm full of shit. He put out the Will Smith Pursuit of Happiness reference that he struggled, he grinded, he did everything he did to get to this point. And when he got to that point, he could.
And you know, T. Will said, "Man, this is the U. This is Miami we're talking about." You can see the joy in this dude's eyes that he wants to be here so bad. Like this is something he wants to be a part of. This is some legendary stuff, and he's gotten his foot in the door.
This is a guy who graduated from Auburn saying this shit.
Yeah.
Auburn has put some. Go ahead, sorry.
Graduated from Auburn, coached at Auburn. His whole career has been Auburn. For him to show this kind of love to the youth, man, he showed more enthusiasm for the U than anybody else that's even been at the U. That's coached at the U.
This if someone in T2Y's chat right now can name me just one linebacker who has succeeded in the NFL outside of Takeo Spikes. First off, please let me know. First off. But this is a guy who knows he was given an opportunity at Auburn to make the most of that stuff. Whether Brian Hartson chose to move on for that or somebody else chose not to, that's on them. I'll say again, this is someone who is coming here knowing the legacy, the history that is at this program. Call it D. Will, call it Ray Lewis, call it Dan Morgan, call it et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Either you fucking deliver here or you ain't going to succeed.
Yeah, that's another thing he told all them linebackers too. Think of all the great linebackers that's came through here. This is linebacker U. This is linebacker U. This is an outsider telling you. This is what he's seeing from the outside. We call ourselves what? Tight end U and whatever else.
Tight end U, linebacker U, DB U, quarterback U, running back U. Leave the nuts hanging out of your girlfriend U. Them are facts.
Somebody said in the chat, Perryman.
Perryman as well. But outside of Perryman, okay, we're just talking about Auburn. Just Auburn. Name me one linebacker that Auburn has produced that has meant, forgive my language, shit on the next level outside of Takeo Spikes. Just one.
I can't.
I
can't name none.
Brent, who balled out in the Senior Bowl here recently, maybe that guy. And who is he coached under? Travis Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, with Trav, a video I put out a couple days ago, basically, summed up all the 4 stars and above that he's been recruiting for Auburn. So this guy he's consistent recruiting, and he's consistent developing, and he consistently putting them into the league now. Now, what they do in the league, how long they gonna be in the league, that's uncertain. But his track record so far is pretty good and consistent. But
You want to know what else I love about what T Will said? What T Will said actually today in the presser when he mentioned he not looking for just camp.
oh man, Bergie got a joke. Bergie said, "Where are all these girls you're talking about? Asking for a friend."
I mean, go ahead. Sorry.
You breaking up, Cartel?
Hands Cartel, your internet breaking up.
OG can.
Yeah, your defense, your
Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, nah. Another thing T Will said today that I really like, he was talking about the type of players that the type of players that he liked. He was mentioning like he not just only looking for camp kids. These kids that go to the 7 or all these camps and all this stuff. He want to see how you look with your pads on. In game. Type of stuff. And and also he was talking about you gotta love football, and if he recruiting you, you're a 5-star to him. So for him to say that, he said, if I'm recruiting you, you're a 5-star to me. That means he not just looking for 5 stars. He looking for the football players, the killers, and you know what I'm saying. The guys, like I say, it be a lot of guys that be overlooked that we don't be thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's good? You know what's funny too? Most of us, when we look at recruiting, we look at these 5 stars and we like, oh man, we got to have that. We got to have those. Not knowing that half of these guys only get these stars because of how many camps they've been through, how many little reps they get at these camps to boost them up. There are kids out here that are dogs that ain't got the money to go to these camps, that ain't got the time to go to these camps. So that don't necessarily mean that, okay, it's just because he's sitting at a 3-star that he don't actually belong as a 5-star. These are the guys that got the 5-star, just had the time and the money to go to these camps or whatever.
If I may, T2I, if I may say something.
No, go ahead.
Just to give a recent reference, this is not a Miami reference. This, as of what I can remember right now, this is a Georgia Bulldog reference about what I'm about to say right now. There was a point in time when Mark Rigg was at Georgia. They recruited a 5-star running back at the time by the name of Keith Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
They also recruited a 3-star running back by the name of Todd Gurley.
Mm-hmm.
Who's balling the NFL and who is fucking waxing shit?
Well, I know Todd Gurley played for my Rams, so.
So
then he
there you go.
Yeah, like I said, man, stars don't always matter. Stars don't always matter. I mean, we had a 5-star Lingard. He's at the Gators now as a 4th string.
And he can't grasp the playbook there either. Oh shit!
Turk Tally, what's going on with you, man?
You know I got to come in and make an appearance.
Damn.
You know I got to make an appearance every time.
I see you bought the gay barbecue music. Wait, what happened to him?
Oh no.
Was that an FSU fan who just came in?
Yeah, that was Turk Tally.
Oh God, man.
Turn. I put the link back in the chat for you. I don't know what happened. Maybe the internet went out or something.
Underachieving like LSU will for another 5 years.
Oh shit.
But I
Well,
got man.
Jordan got hype, boy.
I like the T Rob. I like the T Rob hire. Like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but I like the hire. From listening to him talk, he got that energy, and I hope like his mentality rubs off on the players too.
Yes, sir. And I think
Man.
the players feed off of energy too. And if you really start to look at the difference of coaches that's been, especially on defense, that's been coming through, and like a lot of them are polar opposites. Coach Rump was way laid back, very reserved, stoic. DVD. When I was working with Caneville, I was always like seeing him. He like full of energy. Like he never sitting still. Like it's just you getting a lot of different personalities moving around. You know, isn't as vocal as Coach T Rod. Coach Vandal is very soft spoken. He'll say what he need to say, but he'll walk up to you and say, "Coach T Rod gonna scream it across the field at you and communicate." So it's different. It's different personalities, and we're gonna see if that. I mean, if the players are able to respond to that. But what I want is accountability, man. That's the biggest thing. I want them coaches to hold them kids accountable so they not comfortable feeling like I'm a starter on this. You know what I'm saying?
Turn. We got Turn Tally in the building. So Turn, from an outsider, from an FSU guy, I'm pretty sure you probably been hearing, Miami got some new coaches on the defense. From your standpoint, what you've been hearing, and what's your thoughts?
I ain't been hearing nothing about except from you and a few other channels, and I think in 121 Alonzo, I've seen like some stuff from him. Just post because I don't watch his stuff, but just post. I don't know, man. I think y'all defense always gonna be straight with as long as Manny's there. That's all I know. I saw some black coach got hired the other day for y'all for
Yeah, linebacking coach T. Will from
why does it gotta be black? Why you gotta say black? Why is that?
why does it say black? Well, melanated, whatever. Okay, I'll say blessed. There you go.
All right, so the Libro joined the channel. Appreciate that, boss. Appreciate that.
Yo.
Yeah,
What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong with being black? Wait a second.
There is zero wrong being black. I just find it laughable when people say, "Oh, he black, he got this and this." Just say he's talented. Just say that.
No, the coach was black. That's all. What you want me? That's his skin color. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, but basically we got T. Will.
Do you?
We got T. Rob from South Carolina, and we got T. Will from Auburn. Basically, we got two SEC guys, so they're always coaching up against teams like Alabama, Georgia, and those other guys. Not to say that they're any, the SEC is any better than anywhere else, but they've been winning and they've been doing what they've been doing. So give them some credit or whatever. But these coaches, they coming in. We got a lot of hype behind them. They've done a lot of things where they're at, and as Miami fans, we excited right now. So anyway, touch base. What's going on with Florida State? Because last time I heard y'all was trying to fire Fuller. What's going on with him? What's the development?
I don't know. I think he's still there. I'm not sure. I don't think they're gonna get rid of Fuller. As far as the class go, it's better than last season. That's for sure. We got a lot of transfers, so we'll see how we can't be worse than what we was last season. So I ain't worried. So I ain't that worried. we never been that bad before. So yes, it was pretty one of the worst. It's probably the worst season I've ever experienced at Florida State. I'll tell you that. What's up, Darrell?
So Lenore says, think about it. We played Alabama the first game with our SEC coaches. Yeah, that's a good thing for us too, because we got two guys that are experienced against playing Alabama. You know, unfortunate for them, they've been on the losing end because Alabama's Alabama. But we got some guys that, you know, know the ins and outs of playing Alabama defensive wise. So
Hey, is y'all getting y'all quarterback back?
Derek King will be back.
Yeah, he might as well come back. He might as well.
All about you. What's going on?
TTY, with all due respect, Travis Williams has been a part of Auburn since 2014, so they have 2 victories over Alabama.
Oh, that's even better. I understated him. That's even better. So we got somebody with some experience against Nick Saban and his defense. Hey, like I said, man, the energy that T. Will brings, I'll take it all day. The proven track record that he got recruiting linebackers, I'll take it. You know, as fans, we just got to be patient, watch these guys work, and, you know, get behind them.
Hey, TTY.
Patient.
On this stream, y'all, how do I change my my green screen?
Go to your brand.
To my, I'm on your.
No. Go to your camera / mic. Go to your camera / mic settings.
I think because I'm on your main thing, it don't give me that feature. It just says private chat or comments. I went into I got something funny for y'all, but I'm trying to get it up. I made a picture and shit. Damn it.
Do your thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it probably won't let you do that unless you're on your main.
Dang. Let me come back in. I'll come back in. That's what I'll do. I'll come back in.
All right.
So, hold on. Close this. Shit.
Yeah, so all about the youth, like you were saying, the Auburn Alabama thing.
Yeah, he was a part of the staff. He was a graduate assistant originally. Was a linebacker coach there. They did. I know that's like Auburn's national championship when it comes to beating Alabama. But he's been there. Call up miracle play or whatever you want to. So.
Now, what's your take on T-Rob when it comes to coaching up the DBs? Do you think he'll have a similar present to trying to beat Alabama, because he is coming from South Carolina, a program that hasn't had much success?
As a defensive coordinator, no, he did not have the success that those South Carolina fans were hoping for. He's going to have at least one DB from South Carolina, probably drafted in the round 1 to round 2 in this upcoming draft. That's kind of his big thing when it comes to that. DeMarcus Van Dyke can be under the learning tree under him, but it's not. It'd be any for every cornerback, safety. There's no way they can get worse than what they are now. To be honest. Banda may have been head dirty margarita shaker for Manny Diaz, or head rump shaker, what the fuck you want to call it. Banda didn't develop shit. To be honest.
I mean, a lot of the DBs, especially cornerbacks, didn't want to come. They didn't see the excitement of coming to Miami because they didn't think they would make it into the league because our track record with cornerbacks hasn't been that great lately.
Well, when your cornerback coach, aka Mike Frump, is pigeonholed because the bartender in charge wants to block that shit, doesn't matter. Someone please feel free to tell me where Ephraim Banda coached before Manny Diaz was defensive coordinator at Miami that mattered. Just one. Just one.
Well, I mean, good thing for us, Banda's out. We finally got some coaching changes that's probably going to make this defense look a lot more dominant. And, if we go back to not necessarily running it the way Manny did the first time, but actually getting more turnovers and not getting beat. Because,
Right.
most of the time those defensive plays was hit or miss. If it weren't for the turnovers or stuff like that, then we probably would be getting blown up, So if we can have these coaches come in and, run Manny's defense and, get turnovers and not get, blown coverage plays and stuff like that because the players are actually being developed, then, I think sky's the limit.
I'm gonna hold back and give the other two people in the chat to give their opinion. I'm hold back.
Oh, you go ahead.
No, I just don't want to dominate anything. Y'all, if you want to say anything, feel free to. I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
No. The floor is yours.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously Manny is going all in on what he feels is right as far as scheme wise, play calling wise, everything else goes. He brings in John Shoop. His most recent major success was in 2018 when he was the Mississippi State defensive coordinator. He played the same 4-2-5 defense that Manny is calling now. You bring him in as a defensive analyst. That gives at least Manny another set of eyes to say, you know what, Manny, under this great offensive team, you would call 3rd and 43, you would say, gun the motherfucker, kill him. He may say, okay, instead of that, let's do this. Once again, T-Rob, T-Will will give him another set of eyes in the number one conference, let's be real. Change this, do this, put this guy here, this guy, move him here, etc., etc. I'll say once again, Manny, we will know everything we need to know coming in the spring. That's it.
Yeah. Definitely agree on that.
Like I said, man, it's all on patience. It's all a waiting game. We can't speed it up as much as we would love to. But just like T Will and T Rob said, we looking at it now like, oh, it's gonna be a long time, but it's gonna creep up in no time. I mean, look at last season. We couldn't wait for the season to start if we had a season, and it's already over. It felt like just yesterday we was all waiting for the season to start. So it's gonna creep up. Well, like I said, sit back and watch. It's gonna be a show. We got new guys. We got new expectations. So we'll see.
What up, Pope?
Now. Let me ask you this. All about the you. What's your thoughts on a successful season for Manny this season? What you think a successful season is? Like, if Manny were to go out there and win 9 games, would you call it a success? Would you say he's improving? How would you feel? What's your thoughts?
When it comes to a season prediction, I would love to sit here and say this and this or this and this. Everything. And I say, once again, everything rides on King being available come July. as of right now, anything less than 9-3, Manny has to go. Full honesty.
That just happened.
Man, I got turn. I see you in the back, but I can't let you come on with that, bro. I'm trying to avoid a war.
Who's avoiding a war? Who is that? Who is it?
Now turn Tally in the back. He's a Florida State guy, but his background is gonna start a war if I bring him on. I ain't doing that.
Hold on. I'm not going to tell you how to run your channel. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to. But you do you.
Oh my God. Besides, I don't like men. I can't bring him on like that. The way he got the background set up, he got me and Alonzo on it. And it's like he took our heads off. He put our heads on two people hugging and shit.
T2Y. Can I say something? As
Sure.
like I said, you were nice enough to have me a part of your live stream right now. I've been a part of Alonzo's. I have. I truly hope that you and Alonzo work out your issues. To be honest with you.
Yeah, like I'm behind that, man. When I made that video, that was just in my defense. That was my defense to what was going on, and after that, I've just dropped the issue.
I understand, but I truly hope that that
was my defense.
I hope we all get along. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, basically, I see it. I think it's funny, but at the same time, I ain't trying to go down that route.
Are you scared he gonna flag you?
Nah, not that, but I'm trying to avoid the whole war situation, the whole back and forth situation.
I'll take the heat. He can talk about me all day. He don't know me. I don't care about all that.
But like I'm saying, you could do it on yours, but if I do it on my platform, it's just like I'm promoting it. You know what I mean?
Like that? No.
No, like I said, you could do it on yours, but if I do it on mine, it's gonna look like I'm promoting it. And I'm trying to keep it football, and I'm not trying to, go back and forth with Alonzo.
Man, that should have been so funny, man. I'll do it on my channel. When you come on my channel, I'll do it. That should have been so funny, man. I was gonna sing that. Basically, I cut y'all heads off and I put it on. What's that movie? With Leonardo DiCaprio, Titanic. I was gonna be singing that.
That's another reason I ain't putting it on, because you got me and him hugging and shit.
Yeah, but they would have understood. That should have been funny. And I had views on the side and shit. Close the door.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, what's going on? It's dead up in here, man. Y'all need some fun up in here. I get bored too easy, man. But yeah, bro, we good. We
gonna do some.
We got a quarterback. He beat.
Yeah, we gonna the off season. Y'all know the off season gonna get a little boring, so me and Turn gonna fire back up the Florida State versus Miami every now and then.
So basically, y'all gonna need me. Yeah, y'all gonna need me off season.
Nah, we ain't gonna need you, but we gonna come over there and troll the shit out your ass.
I mean,
bullshit.
If you want to argue about bowl eligibility, that's Florida State, but that's on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring all about the you with me. He gonna come over there and tear y'all up.
All about the you. Who that? What's up, CJ Kings? Who all about the you?
Yeah, man. But for everybody watching the off season coming up, it's not gonna be a lot of football going on. I'm gonna try to do some shows with Turn Talent, and on some days I'm gonna try to do some with Pope too. Bring out the rivalry, this and that.
But what's up to the platform? I didn't even say what's up to the platform. What's up? You quiet over there, Geek Mills?
What's good, man? Meat Mills.
What you quiet for? I said, "What's up?"
Nah,
What's
your shit delayed. Your shit delayed, man. I'm trying to. I don't know who you talking to, bro. But what's up, man?
What's up, man?
I'm on
What's
the
up? Hurricane Kilo 407. Oh, Kane City with Zoe. Yeah, man, damn, that should have been funny as hell. That backdrop I had.
Yeah, man.
You lucky I couldn't do it over here, T2Y. You would have got one.
Man, you would have put that on. I'll probably get cussed out tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Maybe tonight.
Really? He still getting contact with you and stuff?
Nah. I dropped it. He dropped it. We all good.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, so far so good. I just tell you one thing though. When people tell me things behind the scene and gave me advice, the first time around I didn't take it, but next time it will basically happen once. It won't happen twice.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people was in my ear telling me not to take this route, and out of cloudy judgment I did. But at the end of the day, shit happened. We move on from it. He do his thing, I do my thing. But like I said, there's a lot of fans that watch me and they watch him. I'm not telling nobody to not watch him. I want y'all.
I am.
I want everybody to support. Every Hurricane family member.
Don't watch that Fruit Loop. Don't watch him. Why he be crying in his garage all the time? Why he be doing that? Why he be?
Y'all about to go to war. Y'all about to go to war, but I'm not trying to. Like I said, I'm not trying to go into that. If you want to go to war with him, you go to war with him. But like I said, man, we Kane's family, and I ain't trying to take that route, man. If you want to go to war with him, I'm pretty sure he'll go to war with you.
Okay, if y'all scared, I'm gonna leave it alone. Since y'all scared, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll leave it alone.
AR in the building. What's going on with you, AR?
AR 10, what's up? Hey, AR 10. Hey, you owe me some. Damn, I wish I would have been here for the Florida State Miami. I tell you what, AR 10, you owe the Bucks some apologies. You owe the Bucks some apologies, AR 10.
Yeah, so for the Super Bowl, me, Sergeant AR10, CJ Canes, we doing the Super Bowl, and I think me Sergeant AR10, Pope, and CJ. So if any Bucks fans watching the game that night or whatever, we'll be live for that. So
T2Y, can you rap?
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna do something different this off season. I'm gonna start doing song. I'm gonna drop some songs, man. Rapping Florida State and shit.
I could write music, but I can't freestyle.
I'm a rap.
You ain't heard my Florida State song before we played y'all?
Oh
yeah.
I heard your reggae. Good Lord, man.
Now you about to hear this. This is a nice song, perfect for your ears.
Your reggae, bro. Your singing voice, bro. Don't do that again. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that again. People lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause I like it.
I got a perfect song for you, Turn.
Don't sing, bro. Please don't sing again. Okay. You sound like Akon at a funeral. Okay. Don't do that again. Please don't do that.
It's my cue, man. Hey, thank you for bringing me in again, man. Hurricane fan, Florida State. Y'all be straight, man. Take care.
All right, boss. Take it easy.
All right, man.
I got a perfect song for the Seminoles.
Oh Lord.
We can't be 500. We can't be that. That's Florida State.
Hey, I'm dropping mine. I'm dropping a single. I'm dropping mine in 2 days. It's gonna be 5.
It's the perfect song for Florida State. You the fucking Canes. You already know.
Oh, I heard that.
Back home with a big L. Miami 3-0.
Wait till you hear mine.
And we gave them hell. They off where it's at. Know what to tell. Kings in the ball. Running back too. Oh shit, black man. We just sack dude. Fill us off the head. Yeah, he that dude. We finna bring the pain like a tattoo. Them came from the east like a fat dude. Read on the side, legend in the place. Throwing up the dudes, all in your face. Fast tempo offense, no time to waste. Defense tied, that's a shame. Blow their ass out in this rival game. Send them back home, 4 in a row. Miami please stop, running up the stove. Terry got hit like an earthquake. In prime time, Diaz at stake. All them pains real, no fake. 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 Now they cry, oh no, you already know though. Them canes run the state, and the you, that's the low. So we rockin' cane gang, cane gang, cane gang, cane gang, cane gang, cane gang, cane gang. I think gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, real king, what up?
They make me want to drop mine now.
Real Canes, what up?
They make me want to drop mine now. I might just drop
You know,
mine.
it's funny. I dropped that song before the game, and then when we blowed y'all out, and everything I said in that song came true. I felt like a god.
That made me want to drop mine now. I was gonna drop it like during like my usual weekly video with the skits and stuff. I might do it like you did and just drop it just like a little 2-minute video. How long was that video you did? Like you just put the picture up. How long was that?
Nah, that was like a minute and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't try to do too much because you know it got copyrighted for the beat.
Yeah. I got one for Nick Marcio, that quarterback we got. I'm dropping. Hey, I'm just gonna wait till Friday night. I'll drop it.
What's his name?
Nico Marcio. He's on. I think he's a high. Nico. He's 2022 class. 2022.
Oh, so he gonna decommit come December. I got you.
Huh?
He said he gonna be a decommit by December.
Oh, we got a boy from UCF. We got quarterbacks anyway. I ain't that stressed about quarterbacks.
But who made that edit for the new guy y'all got today, that wide receiver?
Oh, Destin Hill. Probably
that dude, whoever made that edit was a fruit ball.
Probably the same dude. I'll do all of them. I don't know.
That dude was a fruit ball. They go right there on the screen. Would you make an edit like that?
Not with the dude with his balls in his face in the front. No.
Thank you. Thank you. When I saw that, I was like, man, if that kid see that, he might decommit.
AR10, you ain't responding to what I said. Oh, he said, are y'all ready for Sunday? Nah, all that flack. Oh, Atlanta own us, and we own our house and all that. We in the Super Bowl, boss. We in the Super Bowl.
Jay Play said, yeah. Who wanted turn voice?
Nobody, AJ Play, nobody wanted, man. I'm being nice. Everybody being all laid back.
Like I said, man, we're gonna do some shows, man. We're gonna bring the rivalry back, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a lot of rap music this year. I'm gonna show y'all I can rap. Rap.
Pope said my song garbage, bro.
It's all right. It's all right. I ain't gonna say it's garbage. It's all
like
right.
I said, in that song, everything I said came true. I dropped that song, I think, like 2 or 3 days before the game.
It's all right.
Everything I said happened. Mommy stopped running up the score.
You were playing around though, right?
Bro, when I made that shit, I was like, man,
you just playing around.
If Florida State come down here and beat us or even do anything, this is gonna be a fail. But then
the only thing Florida State will beat Miami in the football is the coin toss. That's it.
5 years. What y'all in your fifth straight?
Yeah, we going for number 5.
Oh, you're on your fourth? You're on your fifth.
Yeah, that was 4 straight. This this coming season will be 5 straight.
You got 3 more. You got 3 more. You gotta get the next 3. You gotta get the next
season after that'll be 7 straight. And the next season after that'll be 8 straight.
8 straight. Next year that'll be 9 straight. Next year that'll be 10 straight, 11 straight, 12 straight, 13 straight.
Hey, that's what we said too. When we had y'all at 7. We said that too.
You know what's funny? We're gonna be the reason they fire their next head coach.
What? How many? So y'all got to get 3 more.
I'm not talking about Norville. I'm talking about beyond Norville.
Y'all can't hear me now. My mic working.
Yeah,
y'all can hear me. Y'all got to get 3 more. Y'all got to get 3 more to match our 7.
Hey, y'all gotta try to tie that series though. The overall picture.
Yeah, you better change this up. Yeah, change this up. Change the goalpost. Yeah, you got to get 3 more to match that 7 we hung on y'all. We thought we was gonna get 20 on y'all.
Like I told y'all last season when you and Papa Smurf was doing the y'all was doing y'all schedule predictions and that's a win, that's a win, that's a win. What happened? What happened?
What we supposed to do? That's a loss. That's a loss. Y'all don't do that.
Man, I went down our schedule and I told y'all potential losses was North Carolina. We end up losing that one. Virginia Tech, I said that could have been a loss last season. We won that game, but it was close. So basically, I was trying to be realistic as possible with our schedule, but y'all was just, that's a win. We're gonna beat them. We beat them up.
Because we used to that. We used to winning. Tyler.
Past 4 years, that ain't the shit. Past 4
years. Yeah, for the past 4 years, we've been. I swear, we going 8 straight on them. We're going 8 straight.
After we going 8, we going 9, we going 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay.
This season they ain't even competing with us, to be honest with you. We don't know.
They relied on McKenzie Milton's gimp leg to fucking bring them to the promised land. Your offensive line still shit.
Hey, wait a minute, T2Y. You said y'all was going Who said y'all was going undefeated? Somebody said y'all was going undefeated. They did say that, Rose. It
wasn't me.
It was a few of y'all said that. It wasn't you. I don't think it was you. But you ain't say you was going to. You said y'all was going to beat. You didn't say you was going to lose the Clemson.
I told you it was on potential losses would be Clemson, Virginia Tech, and North Carolina. That's what I said last year.
Oh, okay.
Then the week of Clemson, after we went 3-0, don't beat y'all to a post. I was like, maybe we do got a chance against Clemson.
Let me clear up something real quick. To all the people that may be confused, I don't give a damn about being wrong about anything. Anything I say, if I'm wrong, I already forgot about it. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Y'all can hold whatever y'all want to. I don't give a damn about none of that. I do this for fun, and I get paid for it. So I don't care. I don't give a shit about being wrong. Like, it doesn't bother me. I have fun. I have too much fun. Rose,
I've been wrong. I've been wrong a lot. Because I don't predicted so many games that I thought we were supposed to blow some teams out, and then it was some close games. So,
This is what I told my channel. This is what I told my channel on my live. I said, if y'all gonna hold something over my head, make sure y'all hold something over those millionaires' heads over the proclaiming to be these experts like Herb Street and all them motherfuckers that be getting picks wrong every week, making millions of dollars. Yep. Go fuck with them. With that, don't fuck with me, the little man like me. Oh, you was wrong. Well, goddamn, this dude over here losing people millions of dollars in fucking Vegas. And y'all messing with little old me. I don't care.
Right, man. Like I said, every week I make my picks. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong.
Yeah. But I do care about them goddamn Bucks, baby.
Now I tell you one thing, the Buccaneers, I do think they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
I've been telling everybody for the past couple weeks now. I'm rolling with Big Tampa.
I tell y'all this. The Bucks already won. I said this on my channel a few times. The Bucks already, he understand. The Bucks already won. Look, Tom Brady. First of all, Tom Brady already proved that it was him and not Belichick. That's one tick. Mm-hmm. Secondly, the Bucks are the first team in the NFL history to have a hosting the goddamn Super Bowl. That's win number 2 for the fans.
Yep.
So if we lose this Super Bowl, and we haven't been to the playoffs in 15 years, and we going to the Super Bowl right now, we already won. You better hope a Trey Temple don't win, because Florida gonna be burned down to a crisp. You better hope Tampa Bay lose. Florida gonna be burned down.
They can burn Tampa down. I won't be nowhere near it, because them Super Bowl tickets cost about what, $15,000 a piece?
That's because of the COVID. They trying to make that money up.
Yeah. Well, I won't be nowhere around Tampa. Everything gonna be priced. All the prices of everything gonna go up in Tampa.
I ain't worried about the Chiefs though. We ain't really get blown out by them when we played them last. We ain't look good, But I tell you this, the only team I was worried about, I ain't scared of nobody. The only team I was scared of was the Saints. That's what I was scared of. Because during the regular season, they kept busting our mouth open. I did not want to see them in the playoffs. But as soon as we beat them, I'm like, oh, we can beat anybody. And I knew we was going to beat Green Bay. I was not worried about Green Bay. And Sergeant AR-10 talking about some, what did he say? He say, y'all got to win the bowl. I'm like, no, we don't. We already won. It's in freaking Tampa, man. We got to win. Don't trust me. It's going to hurt.
I mean, you might say that, but I bet the players on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they ain't thinking the same thing.
Right. They said, they saying they're going to win the game. That's what they saying. They saying they can go and win that bitch. But me, first, I want to speak for myself. And win, lose, of course, I'm going to be a little hurt if we lose. I'm going to be hurt. You don't want to lose the Super Bowl. But at the same time, though, bro, we got a Super Bowl at home.
Hey, you're starting to sound like a Georgia Bulldog fan right now.
No.
At least we made it there. At least we made it.
No, I do. I don't care. That's how I feel because we haven't been to the playoffs in 15 years. I'm going to be upset because we lost the Super Bowl. Bro, we haven't done shit in damn near 2 decades. That's just how I feel. I'm a Bucks fan, so Bucks fans understand where I'm coming from. You ain't no Bucks fan. You a Rams. Bucks fans understand exactly what I'm saying.
I understand, but like I said, my Rams was in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. It don't mean nothing if you ain't win it. It ain't no celebration if you don't win it. But the players ain't gonna be like, you know what? We lost the Super Bowl, but we're in Tampa. We lost in our home field. We lost in our hometown. We lost in front of our crowd.
I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan, man. I'm not a player. I'm just a fan.
I feel you though. I feel you, but I'm just saying from the players' point.
I'll say this: when Kansas City wins, oh, the refs, oh, the NFL, they hate Brady. Every excuse in the book. That's gonna happen.
Do you know with the Chiefs, with the good thing about this though is that the Chiefs could get a hangover. Because it's hard to repeat the Super Bowl. That's in our favor too. Them trying to repeat. Usually NFL, it's hard to repeat that Super Bowl, man. It's hard. So that's in our favor.
Hey, make sure you go unblock the Miami fans, man. What's his name? John Shields said Turk got mad and blocked everyone that disagreed with T-Rod. Get rid of that nasty chicken.
That one of disagreement. I don't get mad at people. I clown y'all ass. I don't get mad. It's what you were saying behind my back is why I did it. I ain't gonna bring it out. But you called me the N-word. I saw that shit. I ain't want to bring it out. I ain't want to put you out there like that. But yeah. I saw that board when T2 made that. I saw that. I stayed quiet. I ain't say shit back, y'all. And lots of y'all tried to say I'm a sore loser because we got blew up. Y'all don't know how bad I wanted to go on that live stream. I knew y'all was gonna come out and I was gonna get this is what I was gonna do.
I wish you would have came on the live stream. So we were gonna have a field day with your ass.
Hey, the house, I ain't give a damn about that. It's what I was gonna do. I knew the house was gonna be packed, right? I knew it was gonna be packed. I was like, damn, I want to go on that show. But I knew that week right there. But the thing was, what I was gonna do, I was gonna let y'all, because I be clowning y'all, right? And making people laugh. I was gonna sit there and be quiet the whole show and let y'all just say whatever y'all want to say. That's what I was gonna do. But hey, oh well. I'm back now anyway. I'm back now. Me and T2 are cool, so we all good.
Nah, John said he ain't say that word, man.
And with the freaking stars next to it. Don't make me pull it up. I said I'm moving on. I moved on.
That definitely wasn't John. You probably got Mr. Juxtapose. Because he had a fake account that says John Shields, and he was going around writing gay stuff and all that. So you might have got Juxtapose.
It's all good, man. I moved on from that shit. I wasn't never mad about that shit anyway. If I block you, don't mean I don't even know you people.
He's speaking.
Hey, man. Hey.
Man, you think because you see me on this thing, y'all know me?
No, but like I say, unblock everybody. Hey, unblock everybody that you block, so we could get the shows popping again.
Yeah, I'm good. Good Lord, y'all sensitive. I don't even know y'all. God damn.
That was a true statement in the world.
God damn, man.
But like I said, everybody, y'all know this off season it gets boring. So we're gonna turn this thing up a little bit in the off season, man. Get the shows popping again. I'm definitely gonna invite Pigskin Pete and those guys in to come talk some trash too. Pigskin Pete from Clemson. All of them. We're gonna have some fun over the off season. We're gonna have a lot of trash talk.
I had Pigskin Pete dying laughing the last time that shit was funny, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a show to watch. Him tell us about how y'all ran away from that game this season.
Oh, I wouldn't care. I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Dabo. I'm glad Dabo lost that championship. That's all I care about.
They say y'all was runaway you this year.
Well, we all know Dabo's a bigot, so I don't give a goddamn.
Man, Dabo said we drove all the way down there for them to cancel the game an hour before we beat that.
He called us cowards and everything. Man, Dabo inbred redneck. Nobody care about those goddamn man.
Man, Dabo said y'all took one good look at that team and said, ain't no way in hell they ain't gonna beat us by more than 60.
Dabo's so damn stupid, man. That dude went and talked trash about our state and got his butt ripped open. That dude, he should have shut his mouth. He an idiot. Idiot.
Man, you gotta love Dabo for the entertainment purposes, man.
I just don't like him. I just don't like him because I don't like him.
Sergeant 10 with the $5 donation. Bulldogs about to destroy Clemson in 9 months.
Hey, Dabo kind of quiet. Remember when what's his face? That's a good talking. I got a talking topic right now.
Thank you for the donation on Sergeant 10. That's a touchdown for the channel, boss. Appreciate that.
Hey, y'all about to go, man. It's good to see you, Turk.
Oh, good to see you, bro. Hey, Dad. I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this, Turk.
Yeah.
Bulldogs versus Clemson. Who you rolling with?
Oh, Clemson. Georgia can't do shit ever, man. They can't never do shit.
All about you. What you thinking on that?
I'm sick of Georgia, man. I really am. They faking the funk all the time, getting all these recruits. Let me say this about Dabo. Let me say about Dabo. No disrespect to AR-10. That's the team, but that's just what it is. I know we worse than y'all, but goddamn, y'all disappointed. Anyway, Dabo. Notice when he was talking about kneeling to the flag, right? How disrespectful it was to kneel on the flag. You notice that? Remember that?
Hey, Sergeant said put some money up.
Okay, Dabo. Listen real quick. Remember Dabo said kneeling to the flag is disrespectful. Remember how mad he was about that?
Yeah, he had his thoughts.
And the protest, right? Why he ain't saying nothing about them going into the Capitol, throwing shit all over the place, ripping the flag down, stepping on it, putting on the Confederate flag, and
we get political now.
Why he ain't say nothing?
We trying to stay away from that over here, Turk.
I'm saying Dabo. I'm talking about Dabo. Why he ain't say nothing now? Why he ain't say nothing then? Why he ain't worried about the flag being disrespected now? Why is that? He a bitch. I don't like that dude.
That's a question you're gonna have to ask Dabo, man. But we trying to stay off the politicals.
Yeah,
I wish I could.
Who you got?
With all due respect to those of you who have political affiliations on both sides,
I'm neutral.
When it comes to Georgia and Clemson, week 1 next year, I'll take Georgia.
You taking Georgia?
So they play game one?
Hold on. I need to know why though. Why Georgia?
Undefeated.
It is just a fat white boy gut feeling, to be honest with you.
I think you can go either way.
You a pasty prophet? Is that what you saying?
I am a pasty, white, honky, fat motherfucker.
A white chocolate rabbi. Okay, we got it.
I mean, don't. I'm gonna be nice. Be nice.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
This ain't my YouTube channel. This is T2Y's channel. I'll be nice.
Hey man, if y'all want to go at each other, then be my guest.
But yeah, T2I, I'm gonna start dropping some songs, man, on my channel. I'm trying to get a little rap team together. I know Wonder will be doing some stuff. He gonna make some beats. He got a lot of beats. But yeah, I'm gonna try something different. I get bored, man. Like in this off season, I get bored.
Yeah, I can understand. Well, you can't make a bowl game. I understand that.
Bowl game? What the? So what? What bowl did y'all play in? I ain't even watched the bowls besides Clemson.
We lost Oklahoma State. We did.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Everybody, only bowl that matters is a national championship bowl. Other than that,
another one.
Nah, that I agree with.
We didn't go to a bowl. Okay, it don't matter.
Okay.
What do they matter? Oh, now the championships don't matter. T2I. Now you saying
No. You said the only one that matters is a championship.
Don't bring national championship. Don't bring that shit into the argument. Don't do that shit.
That's what I said. That's the only one I agree with. That's
Yeah,
the only bowl that counts.
My left nut has more national championships than Florida State does.
Who? What? What's he talking about? What? We tied with the Gators for 3. What are you talking about? Your left. What you say?
And congratulations, inbred motherfuckers. Y'all enjoy that shit. We got 5. Let me know when you're ready for 5. Let me know.
Damn, you sound inbred the way you talking. Can you speak some English, please?
I can speak some great English.
There you go. Speak like that.
Oh man. But like I said, man, later on down the line, when this when everything wrap up and the off season we're gonna do some more shows, but all about the UU more than welcome to join, and anybody else, Florida State, Miami rivalry, we'll do that. Some shows I'll do with Turnt, and some shows I'll do with Pope, and but Super Bowl this weekend, I'll be live for the Super Bowl. Anybody want to come through, you're more than welcome to. So, I think that's it. For the first beginning of the show, we talked about, for anybody that joined us late, we talked about the coaches that we hired. So if you missed out on any of that and you just came in, you can rewatch or whatever. But that's pretty much it for the show. We've been on for about 2 hours and 15 minutes now. So I'm going to wrap it up. But look forward to shows in the future down the line when this offseason get a little boring. Florida State versus Miami. And I think that's it for the night. You got anything, Turnt?
Nah, man. Go knows. I see in a week or so, whatever. Don't matter. I'll be sliding through. But yeah, y'all can go check my channel out, Turnt Tally. I'm over here trying to grip for some goddamn views. Go over there and look right now.
All right, man. Catch you later.
See you, teacher. Peace, y'all.
All about the you. Like I said, I'm gonna do some shows down the road with him. Florida State versus Miami. Straight trash talk. All trash talk.
You may not want me on here during that week. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sober or drunk, you don't want that. Be honest with you.
Why you say that?
Because that may. Yep, I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice.
Let me show y'all my drawing. I did a drawing. Hold on.
That will require. I don't know who the FSU fan was. Much success at his YouTube channel. Now going forward, with all due respect, he don't know me. He probably don't. I don't know him. He may not know me. But judging on the mic that he had, that's Lion White Mike's cock he's swallowing.
Huh? I'm lost. What do you mean?
The mic that he had when he was talking.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That mic. Do you? I'm gonna just leave it at that.
No, don't take him too serious, man. He's doing trash talk.
Oh, he is. I understand that.
That's just his personality. So don't take it serious. You know what I mean?
When it comes to Miami, Florida State, I keep zero shit. Seriously, try to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
hey, much congrats to his channel. Much congrats to him.
Hold on, let me show them this on a more light. So basically today when I was listening to Manny talk, I basically was listening to all the coaches do their press conference, and at the same time I was writing down, taking some notes, and then I got bored towards the end a little bit, so I started to draw something. So I want y'all to see my Florida Gator.
Go ahead.
As you can see, the tail, that's my Florida Gator right there. As you can see, the tail is cut off. Because if you know, in Florida, most of the people, cut the gator tail off and cook it or fry it up. But man, I was listening, and I got a little bored. So that's my gator right there. What y'all think about that?
That is greatly agreeable to say that.
Oh man, but yeah, like I said, man, got bored a little bit, drew a gator or whatever. But anyway, man, appreciate you for coming through, man. Like I said, I'm doing somewhere down the line, maybe like a month or so, I'll start doing some shows with Turn Tally, back and forth with Florida State versus Miami. Just pure trash talk. Kind of like give the fans a little bit of entertainment throughout the off season. But you're more than welcome to come through, man.
Like I said, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for everything you do here on YouTube. Truly appreciate it. And fuck FSU and go Canes.
All day, every day. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Like I said, if you tuned in a little bit late and you didn't hear anything about, the coaches or anything like that, do the rewatch, because we talked about that in the beginning. The first hour and a half was all about it. So y'all have a good night, and appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Appreciate everybody that always hit the like button and, watch the channel. Appreciate all of y'all. Whether you're Florida State fans, Miami fans, or fans of other places, appreciate all of y'all. But like Coach Coop always say, man, it's always great to rep that U. And I'm out.